to do this glittery cut crease smoky eye. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call it yet, but if you want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade 1.0, and I'm going to dot it all over my face. I'm going to grab my beauty blender and just blend it out. I've been going back and forth between kabuki brushes and the Silly Sponge and the beauty blender, but for today I'm just using the beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced concealer in the shade Very Fair. I'm going to put it under my eyes and on my eyelids and on my forehead and just blend it out with Beauty Blender. Next, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia dipbrow in the shade Auburn with a small angled brush and just put it on my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Jet Setter from the Tarte Lit and Bloom palette and just put it in my crease. I'm using this as my transition shade, so it'll be easier to blend all the other colors out. I'm going to go in with the shade Sweetheart and put it in my crease with a smaller blending brush, so it's just building up color now. Blending and blending and blending. Blending really is the key to any makeup look. And I'm going to go in with the shade Glitter on a smaller crease brush and just put that in the crease. I'm going to grab the fluffy brush again and just blend it out so there's no harsh lines. Blending, blending, blending. I usually do wiper motions and circles just to make sure it's all blended out. Then I'm grabbing a really small definer brush and making a mixture of Leader and Activist from the Tarte Lit and Bloom palette and just putting that in my crease, and then grabbing the fluffy brush again and just blending it out to make sure there is no harsh lines at all. Shade Soft Ochre. I'm going to grab a small concealer brush and start to really carve out that crease area with it. You want to make sure it's a nice straight line because that's where we're going to put our glitter on top of it for the glitter cut crease. And just make sure you cover it all over the lid. Then I'm going in with Too Faced glitter glue. Just going to put a little bit on with my finger, just put it all over the lid, and then I'm going to go in with MAC's pigment in the shade English Gilt on with another concealer brush and just pat it on. You don't really want to wipe it with the glitter glue, you want to pat it and then you can wipe it after you have that first layer down, just make sure that it's all smooth. And then I'm grabbing that small definer brush again with the shade Leader and Activist. Your definer brush and just blend that out a little bit more just to smoke it out. I'm going to go in with Kat Von D's liquid liner and just put it on how I normally do it, with a little wing, not too big of a wing. Every day is different for me for eyeliner. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's not, sometimes I have to start over just for my eyeliner. But today it turned out pretty good. Next, I'm going in with the NYX Gold Glitter Liner and just putting that right at the edge of where I cut the crease. I'm just putting a thin line on there, just lining it. Adding a little bit more just to make sure that it's all nice and even. And then I'm going to go in with Maybelline's mascara, the big colossal one, just coat my lashes. Then I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs black kohl liner, and I'm grabbing a little pencil brush and blending it out with the shades Jet Setter, Rebel, and Leader under my eyes, and I'm grabbing a little bit of highlighter. I'm putting it in my inner corners and my brow bones just to lift it a little bit and open up my eyes from all the dark colors. Putting it in my inner corners. Then I'm grabbing L'Oreal's Voluminous Mascara in Blackest Black and just putting it on my lower lashes. I like to use waterproof just so I don't get those little black dots under my eyes. I'm going in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on a fluffy brush, just a light layer on my cheekbones, on my forehead, and then I'm going in with the shape Sculpt from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm just putting it in the hollows of my cheeks and on my forehead. And I'm just going to go in on the other side and just blend it out. Just blend a little bit more with the fluffy brush and just make sure that it's all blended out. I'm going to go under my jaw just to make sure that that's not bare at all. And I'm going to go in with some translucent powder on my beauty blender and just put that under my contour, just make sure that it's all nice and contoured. And with Warm Soul from MAC blush and putting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending backwards. I go in with the Tarteist Pro Glow palette and using Stunner and putting it on the highlight points. I'm going to go in with Strobe just on the highest points. I'm going to put some on my nose and then above my eyebrows and then on my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going in with Anastasia's Clear Brow Gel just to tame those brows. It's literally like glue. If you don't have it, you should go out and get it. I just went in with the shade Bow and Arrow to add on my lips to complete the look. And this is the completed look, everyone. If you liked it, please go ahead and comment and subscribe and tell me if you want to see anything else from me. And until next time.